How can that? We don't glory because of our suffering. We don't glory like masochists do. We don't find enjoyment in suffering. Suffering is not that. That is not God's plan. We also do not earn God's approval by suffering. Because that's a danger as well to say, oh, God, I've suffered for you. Oh, I'm going to put that on my CV. Make it more acceptable to you. No. That's just another way works, our works, what we do, to substitute for what Jesus has done. No. Paul says we glory in our suffering. That means we look through the suffering to the glory that is beyond. How does that happen? He says, here is what happens to you. Here's what happens to all of us. We are all of us in our lives here on this sin-broken earth. And he says, from suffering comes perseverance. And by that, Paul means this perseverance means we are better able to focus on what is really important in our lives, what is lasting. We are able to focus on our dependence on God. And from that perseverance comes character. And Paul means by this a kind of battle-scarred experience, coming through the fight. Something, a confidence, a preparation that can only come to us when we have been through suffering. And we, in that suffering, have said to God, in spite of this, God, I obey, I follow you. And that develops in us this character. And then from that character, look where we are again. We come back again. Then we can see the meaning in suffering. Then we can see the eternal glory for which we are intended. There we can see what Christ has done for us in his suffering and how we can join in that suffering as well. So if we know we are justified by faith, we will have, in fact, a growing assurance of that justification. So many people say, well, I can't believe in God because he allows suffering. Paul says, no. You've got it the wrong way around. You understand that you are justified by faith, that it is not you who is doing the work of salvation. In fact, suffering through this process, suffering, perseverance, character, hope, it will actually deepen your understanding of your justification, and it will draw you closer to God. But if you believe that you are justified to God by your works, by what you have to do, then that suffering will grow. Because you will see it inevitably as God's punishment. Caught. Paul says, no, that is not the Christian way. That is not the way of justification. Our hope is in God. So that's how Paul draws things to a conclusion. He says, you might notice I highlighted one more word last time I went to verses 1 and 2. I highlighted that word, boast. Boast in the hope of the glory of God. Now that's the NIV. I actually like the ESV here a little better. That says, we rejoice in the hope of the glory of God. Because this is the bottom line. We are creatures of rejoicing. We are in God's joy. If we try to find joy on our own, if we try to earn that joy, if we try to track it down and grab it ourselves, we will ultimately find this. But Paul says those who have the gospel itself is what Paul is giving us here in these 11 verses. Peace with God. We gain access to him as we stand in his grace, and we anchor ourselves to that hope which does not fail. That is who we are. Then we will rejoice. No matter what we suffer. And that is The Christian author, Frederick Vermeer, I'm going to give the final word to today. He was looking at the despair and the suffering that seemed to run rampant through the world. But in his meditations on God's grace, here's how he said, joy is at the end after all. Astonishment and joy are what our faith are. So let us, brothers and sisters, rejoice in our justification. We are going to stand and we're going to sing